Right, you know how we do this. Come on. Oh, let's do this. 10 taps. 4 for the hell. 1 for the space. 4 for the air. 1 put a smile on my face. Here we go. There's a rustling. Hello, folksicles. It is 9 o'clock Tuesday night, the 12th of May, and it's time for Isolation's Reach Out. Hello. I've got ginger nuts. It's medical. Now, that's going to be quite interesting, because the Brits are going to know what I'm going on about, and everyone else is going to think I've made a very personal declaration. So why has Mel got ginger nut biscuits? Right. Because Mel's been feeling a bit sicky all day. A bit retchy and a bit of a thick head. Right. Don't panic. Yeah? It's not COVID. First off, it doesn't fit with any of the other symptoms. Yeah, I've not got a fever, I've not had the pre-symptoms, and I've already believe I've had COVID. Yeah, now here's what I think's happened. Do you remember on Sunday night when Willow was complaining about feeling a bit sicky? And they had to, and then send her up to bed with a bucket? I think I know exactly how she was feeling. I think, it is the common, the common stomach bug that flies around every so often. Yeah. So, yeah. Don't worry, I'm not going to be sick. Willow wasn't sick, okay? But I understand how she felt now. But 100%, it's not COVID, all right? I haven't got any of the other symptoms, pre-symptoms, all that sort of stuff, yeah. And also, if it was COVID with Willow 2 days ago, there's no way I'd be showing the same signs, I'd have caught it off her in 2 days' time and got to the same, there'd be a 2-week gap. And I can't see a situation where Willow's caught it off someone 2 days before I caught it off someone else. Okay? So, Medical Mel says, nah, not COVID. But, don't like it. It's not nice, is it? But we crack on. It was the eggs, Mel. Can't see it. You see, if me and Willow were sick at the same time, because she's been here from all the way, and she's still here, to be truthful, she decided now, I'm just going to chill here. I think what it is obviously, Corbin went home, and Willow decided, I'm going to hang with Dad for an extra day, have daughter and dad time, daughter and daddy time. And I think what she's realised is, well, during the week, while Dad's pottering and working about and that sort of stuff, she's got quite a cushy lifestyle here without the boy. She's got the entire bedroom to herself. There's no drama because you know what siblings, brothers and sisters are like. They love each other, but anyone who's raised siblings, or as anyone who's been a sibling, Willow was looking a little under the wear. Yeah, and she had a rough night, to be truthful. I was up quite late with her, checking on her. Yeah, and she did have a sleepless night. And, I had a bit of a rough night last night, to be truthful. I was a bit restless, if I think about it. Tam's saying, how's Corbin feeling? Don't know, I'll have to check. You've got to be careful with these things. Because we're in a COVID panic situation where any mention of any minor thing and everyone immediately goes on lockdown. Yeah. Now, we also did have an interesting drama with regards to lockdown today because the UK government, come on, Pammy, the pandemic panic panda. Yeah. Willow Poppenurgle Bose, most definitely. No, with regards to the UK government decided to change its messaging over what to do in the COVID response. and no one has a bloody clue what we're supposed to do. Now, one of the senior ministers said something about parents and things like that. Yeah, and it was very confusing. And then he started talking about the park. And at one point, we didn't know whether, because what happened initially with regards to children, yeah, and their parents being in separate houses at the start of the lockdown was, first off, they said that, you know, wherever the children are, that's where or wherever their main home was, that's where they've got to stay. Okay, which is obviously Kerry's. Yeah. Then they changed it to actually, no, you know, we're going to treat mums and dads as one family home because it's important for kids to see both parents and all that sort of stuff, mental health and all that sort of stuff of the nation, lockdown management. Yeah, and that was sensible. And, you know, we held off for a good long while until we were happy, you know, I'm not at risk from the kids and that sort of stuff. And then we stepped it up. Yeah, and then there was some weird messaging that looked like they'd gone back to the original, you can't travel between parents, but there was no official release on it. And it was like, right, so, because Corbyn was, it's like, what, is she locked down here? Could she go? Could she stay? You know what I mean? So, I want to be aware, there's plenty of alerts going around. Yeah, there are plenty of alerts. The messaging that has come out of the UK government is just shocking. Yeah. I don't know if it's some sort of political spin denial game and sort of like, you know, blame it on the public because they didn't follow our incredibly vague advice. Because every minister seems, I don't know if the ministers know or they're all just telling different things and confusing people. But I saw pictures of the London Tube, this morning. I haven't been out. Yeah, with that many people on the roads and that sort of stuff, bugger that. Yeah, now even as I say, I've got COVID. Well, I've not got COVID, I've had COVID, I believe. Yeah, there's still the situation of reoccurrences, you know. We don't know enough about it. And, you know, if people are going to start packing out there just yet, well, nah, I'm just going to keep my distance. And I think, you know, studio time this week will be evenings once the kids go. Yeah. Norm's saying he wants to be alert. We've got a strong message to hope for the best. I hear the Kraken. It's incoming. Milk? Create yourself. I like that top.
The raspberry crusher isn't nice. It has bits in.
Did you shake it? What sort of bits?
Like little chunks.
Are they like crystally?
Yeah.
Do they look raspberry or do they look mouldy?
Mouldy.
You haven't drank it, have you?
I drank a bit of it.
Bucket time. Right, do me a favour. Go get me the bottle. Let me have a look at it. This is what happens when you buy Crusher in bulk. I should have checked the bottles instead of just grabbing 4 bottles because my kids this weekend nailed 8 pints of milk and 2 bottles of Crusher between them. Right. Right. What you have is some leaders are listening to their scientists and following their lead. New Zealand, great example. Hello, Kat. Like the others in US want to make all the decisions. Some of the smaller nations are handling this really well, to be perfectly honest. Some of the smaller nations. Taiwan is really, they've nailed it. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of politics over Taiwan. Yeah, and so, ridiculous. The science needs to lead this. Because I'm of the opinion that, do you know what? I've seen billions spent to bail out bankers. The amount, I hate to think how much our wars have cost us. Yeah, when you sit back, and I say this as a serving soldier, not as a serving soldier, but someone who served. You know what I mean? And I understand the need for an army. Yeah, but when I look at the cost of our actions abroad and the actual results and that sort of stuff, nah, mate. If I could sit as a medic, and watch a load of lads fire off £1 million missile over and over and over, one use, over and over and over and over and over again. And to use the word prattling about with it, then there is no cost in life in this situation. Yes.
You know how weak they normally look?
Come on, show me. Doesn't look crystally.
I poured it in my drink and there was some. It's a lot more red than the others.
Alright, what's the best before date?
Make it. Oh, it's on here. July 2020.
So we've still got a couple of months to go. Tell you what. Do me a favour, just put that on the side. Dad'll pour it out and check it later.
Right.
Yeah, but in the meantime, we got the normal crusher left, the strawberry, haven't we? Or have you nailed that?
Nailed it.
Milk it is then, darling. Luckily, I bought another 8 pints today.
Yeah, it's going to be gone by tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Right. Yeah, everyone's pleased to see Willow. Go to work if you can, but stay at home if you can't. 6 billion for the banks, 2 billion to furlough, too much. I know. And I think, unfortunately, the politicians know that. I mean, the UK furlough scheme has been extended to October. Yeah. Now, that clearly means, yeah, they're expecting this to go on till October. What?
No school till October.
It's looking like no school for you until what year are you?
7.
That's all right. I get confused by these years. Yeah. What you call it? It's looking, to be truthful, darling, that it's probably going to be September. Crusher, it's the sugar causing crystals. Yeah, I think it is crystallization.
Because then I won't miss EJ's birthday.
Oh, right. Birthday parties.
2nd of... Wait. Should I say that? Nothing.
Everyone's saying it's probably sugar in the syrup. And yeah, I reckon it's... To be truthful, I can't see it being mould. Yeah. And also, if it was mould, the mould would be round the break in the seal. Yeah, and it isn't. It's clean. It's probably crystallization. Yeah. How about drinking some water?
What's water?
Actually, to be perfectly honest, yeah, both of us should drink more water. Keep hydrated.
But we both don't like water.
I know, but just because you don't like something...
But what about milk?
Yeah, I know, but at the same time, actually, milk doesn't hydrate you that much because it's actually very fatty. There's not actually that much water in milk.
Well, it's liquid, so it hydrates me.
No, it doesn't, because you need water to hydrate you because it's actually a specific chemical that your body needs. Yeah, there's things in milk, yeah, that your body...
Wait, so there's water in blood. So you could basically drink your own blood and be healthy. And
actually, it's not water in blood. It's plasma, it's something else. It's a different liquid.
Yeah, but you're made of 72% of water.
Yeah, I know you are. It's
Bite yourself.
But actually, plasma is what it's sort of a mix. It's water with a mix of a few things. So yeah, but your blood is technically got water in it. And you are mostly a big bag of water. But it's spread around a lot. But no. You could do a Bear Grylls.
Oh, wait, no.
She knows that one. There are some lines you don't cross. Dad's done that, you know.
Get out.
No, it was, training.
Get out.
At least it was my own.
Don't even.
Which isn't.
Just don't.
Norman's saying milk is not good if you're sick. Yeah, I know, it curdles in the stomach. Milk is about 96 to 98% water. Is that right, Tamsin? I thought it was loads less. Bad Dad, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Are you still feeling sick?
Yeah, it's still sore throat from yesterday night, but I'm fine now.
I haven't got a sore. I've got the stomach bug. You know what I mean? That feeling of feeling sick.
Yeah, that was what I had.
Were you belching a lot?
Yes.
Like burping?
Yes.
Like really gassy?
Yes.
And your head, was it not a headache, just like a feeling of Like,
like a migraine sort of pain, but not a
No.
migraine.
Please don't say it's going to get that bad. But my head feels a bit, what do you call it? On a hot day, and you're like, ugh. You know what I mean?
No, mine hurt like way more than that. It was like a migraine.
Was it?
Yeah. It was like I was hitting my head on a wall constantly.
Why didn't you have bloody painkillers then?
I don't know.
Right. I'd crush it to the water willow. Ugh!
Yeah.
Sugary content take a lot to go mouldy. Yeah. When my kids were little, I just put some slices of oranges and some other fruit in the water, and they loved it. As adults, they drink water instead of mostly anything else. I drink too much coffee, to be truthful, and I know I do. I need to cut down on it. Especially with my dicky ticker. Actually, I haven't got a dicky ticker, but it ticks quite quick when I have my coffee, doesn't it? Right. A meat bag full of water.
Some glue. I guess glue's healthy.
It was a salmon mousse. I don't know. I think you've definitely given me a bug, though.
Yeah.
Martin saying article today which claimed the government know what they were saying by going, we're all in this together, follow the rules to trust you to be sensible. Then when it goes wrong, it's the public's fault. Yeah. I do think there's a dodging, and the fact of the matter is, Britain has not handled this situation well. We're handling it well. Yeah, and things are all right, darling.
Have you said about Subway?
No, I haven't said about Subway. Yeah, me and Willow had a Subway yesterday. Yeah, as a treat, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we read in the news that Subway was opening tomorrow. And it's like, did the Stoke one never shut?
Because the one at Esso wasn't open.
Sam saying this month's White Dwarf has a kill team board like the one you're building in. Not as detailed and painted rusty. Ooh, might check that out.
Ooh! Subway sandwich, Subway.
CJ. Mel, coffee is just brown water, especially his coffee, instant coffee. Yeah, I know it did. I think it's habitual. To be truthful, I have
Did
too
you
many.
say
Habitual.
Ah.
No, I didn't say that, darling. Yeah. No, I think it's a comfort thing. It's a thinking thing. It's a grab a brew, get stuck in. I think I need to break a few of those habits because I drink a bit too much coffee. Mal Boris and the Rab did all right compared to Benny Hill episode they've had here in the US. Not commenting. I am worried, to be truthful. I've got a lot of friends over there, and that situation is just bizarre. You know, herding chickens is the term. You're right there. I need a bit more of my ginger biscuit.
You have ginger biscuits?
I need them. They're medicinal. No, Wills, I need them. No, please. Willow, the biscuit cupboard is full of stuff.
Okay, I'll be back in a sec.
Right. Herding cats. I don't know, I used to herd chickens.
Can we make cinnamon toast
After, darling.
Right.
I'll tell you what though, ginger biscuits do work, don't they?
Yeah. Ginger and cinnamon are the two best.
Well, I'm not into cinnamon, but you can have cinnamon toast, that's alright.
Yep.
Any advice on getting rust effects to look good on MDF Necromunda terrain?
Put metal over it and let it rust.
That could work. Actually, I tend to find the trick for getting rust texture, rust looking realistic, it's not so much the painting scheme and the colours, because you can match those and you can nail those, and the streaking effects. I actually find it's the texturing where the surface has begun to corrode and get pitted. And I think the key to that is just a little, filler wash. Thin down a little bit of filler and paint it over the areas you want to rust up, and it'll just just add a slight texture to the surface. And I find that makes a massive difference in the realism of doing rust. Right, come on, more terrain questions. It stops the belching. Alright,
They're all saying that you should give me a biscuit.
I can read the comments as well. They're not.
Yeah.
Coffee is more than tint water. The caffeine in the coffee, tea, hot choco. It's all a drug. Yeah, it is. Sugar is a bad drug as well. I think sugar is the most addictive thing on the planet, but Tam will correct me on that. Oh, right.
PVA.
PVA. What's better, PVA or filler? Depends on the roll, mate. One's a glue, one's a filler, one's a stucco.
Always PVA.
Mel, are you accepting dioramas for the competition? I am. Well, we are, yes. But it's got to fit on a 6x6 or roundish and be lived in.
Competition?
Yeah, for the book, because we're wrapping it up, aren't we?
Oh, you mean the one that you spent like most of last night doing?
Yeah, still working on it. Can you use ginger biscuits for crafting? You certainly can. Gingerbread houses. Also, gingerbread Death Stars and Star Destroyers and robots and Transformers. Right. You're trolling me. The oil in coffee is pretty bad. Wrapping the book up. Yeah. I've only got a couple of feature builds to do now. Yeah, so I am well happy. Nice one, Otis. If you fancy a workout for your jaws, try some Navy hardtack biscuits. Oh no, we have treacle toffee in the UK, and it pulls fillings and teeth out.
Yeah.
I mean, to be truthful, I've had problems with my teeth in the past, so anything toffee and sticky, yeah.
Fudge.
I love it, but if I have it, I'll grab it in tiny little bits.
I can't even eat it.
It's too sugary for you. Does it make you...
It make it like, you know how I had that like tiny filling there? Rips out.
Well, don't. If you're happy, we're happy. I sound like the idea of that. No worries, Tom. Right. Any more terrain questions for me, folks? Come on. Before I start belching. Or we can carry on talking about COVID and how crazy the universe is getting. How would you tackle mirrors in terrain? That's an interesting...
Mirrors?
Yeah, making mirrors.
Get an actual mirror and take off the walling.
No, you can't do that because it's glass and that sort of stuff. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, folks.
Reflection.
No, what you can get is you can get reflective, card.
Oh, some of that.
Yeah, and you can cut the mirrors out of that. Now, it's not a perfect mirror, but it's certainly reflective enough for what you want to do. And then I imagine it's just a simple matter of framing it, which means wooden frame, balsa.
Tinfoil.
Or plastic styrene bits.
Tinfoil.
Yeah, you could use tinfoil if you smoothed it out, but that would probably be good if you painted the cracks up as actual cracks on it for a broken mirror. What do you think?
Oh, it wasn't me who suggested it.
Oh, right. You can buy mirror foil. Yeah, that's the stuff. Good luck, Gary. My hobby seems to also have waned. I'll try and get back into it tonight. It happens. I mean, also with this thing, it's I've spoken to a lot of people, and a lot of people are just getting into mental fatigue with it. The repetitiveness of it.
Yeah.
We're glad we're not in prison. Can you imagine doing this for years? And, I mean, we're a lot more, we've got a lot more access and change than you would in a prison or something like that. Oh, darling. Use small mirrors that are found in lipstick cases? I suppose you could. Mylar, that's the stuff. What you call it? Fred gave me a load of it. For tiny mirrors, use the heavy foil covering in the new can of coffee. Thick, stiff, and really shiny. Yeah, I can see that. What's up, darling? If you're not feeling it, do you want to go up to your room and just chill?
Yeah.
You just want to stay here and cuddle with Dad?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on board.
That's okay. I'm doing a 6x6 and based on lived out. Ooh, that's okay. Use emergency foil blanket materials. I'm looking at doing a dressing table for a para to shave in for my Arnhem project. That'd be interesting. I look at craft mirrors. I've got Christmas mirror bauble. Yeah, that's a good for small pieces. See, I don't really do small decorations and that sort of stuff. One, they're too fiddly. Yeah. Wilsey. Yeah. You're in a world of your own, darling. You're knackered, aren't you? Okay, Doc. Right, you? No. What was that? Come here. Right. You. Come on, up to your room now. Go chill.
Well, can you calm me down for the last 5 minutes?
I can. Yeah. I don't know how long I'm going to last, to be truthful.
Okay, well, for like the last minute or so, or whatever, can you just calm me down?
Pardon me, guys. Sorry. Bloody kids and their lurgy. How do I transform my water in a ditch to ice? Water is too glossy. I want it to have a matte ice finish. There's quite a few ways of doing this. Stippling satin Mod Podge is a good one. Adding a slight texture onto it, adding crushed glass. A little bit of PVA and what you call it, white paint. There's a whole host of frosting effects. Plus there's proper frosting effects. She's delirious. Need more ginger, yeah. Satin or matte over it, yeah. The trick with frosting effects isn't so much the frosting, but getting a bit of variation in it. Morning, Mel. Willow looks like one of those woof pups that's trying to stay awake, but is finally claimed by sleep. I don't know how. She slept for 12 hours solid. Bang out. 12 hours. She's got a taste for the limelight now, Mel. She's always had a taste for the limelight, mate. Sanding the water surface with a fine sandpaper will give you a matte surface, yeah. Break up the smoothness of the gloss, which makes it reflective. Painting the rocks I found to be very relaxing in with watching your videos. Made me feel very much relaxed and confident in my painting the rocks. Nice. And I made my first rock cliff using pink foam. Nice one, mate. Oh, pardon me. I think enjoying the limelight is built into a girl's DNA. I don't think so, and there's plenty of blokes that enjoy the limelight too. I think we raise them to seek the limelight. Willow's been a natural performer all her life. Drama, music, singing, dance. So, Do you use a tool to cut balsa and coffee stirrers to a uniform size? There is a tool. You can get what's called a balsa stripper, and that can cut strips of balsa at a certain width, yeah, from a large balsa sheet. And that's quite commonly how, you know, a lot of people will buy balsa, balsa rods and beams, yeah. But actually the thing is, those sheets that come, they're used with strippers to knock your own custom pieces out. Now, cutting individually, it really depends on what cuts I need to do. If I'm cutting, if I'm cutting things like lollipop sticks and thick wood, kitchen scissors are the best. Yeah, or heavy duty clippers. Anything other than that, I'm down to blades and clippers. Do you make rocks out of tinfoil molds? I do. There's a video on that in the Hills, Cliffs and Rocks playlist. Mel, I wish I could send you pictures of what you helped me make on my train layout. And email them to me, mate. theterraintutor@gmail.com. Orksy saying, I'm a girl and I loathe being in the limelight. There you go. My wife and son recently appeared on an advert for a well-known distance learning university in the UK. He loves seeing himself on the TV. People are talking around me. Right. Oh. Try not to belch. Oh, bloody kids and their sickness. Right, final call. If you've got some terrain questions for me, bang them out now. Because if we've not got terrain questions and we've had a chat, I am not sitting here all night belching. Let's be honest, it's not a pretty sight. Norman's saying, go ahead, belch away. I think knowing about it and trying to repress it is making it worse. And Kat's saying he needs questions or he will close up. I will. I better shout the wills. Right, my email address is theterraintutor@gmail.com. Exactly the same as the channel. Now I'm just going to turn the audio down so I don't blow your ears. Right, here she comes. Quiet one tonight, and to be perfectly honest, I think I need to step away. Oh. Oh. Come on, close the show up with me, darling. It's a quiet one and I am belching my head. Quackzilla. Oh, I spoiled the joke. Right, guys, listen, I am going to be back on Thursday night. I am free of children, or I should be. Yeah, you've come down and immediately crashed like that. You came down smiling and everything there, and the moment you touched me, am I giving you the lurgy? Draining you of your energy? Right, everyone, guys, come on, give me a hell yeah, Willow. Come on, watch the drink. Right, from Belchy and Lethargic, yeah, I will see you Thursday night, and we will build some terrain on Thursday night, because that should be over this. So, quiet one, yeah, and we will take it from then. Yeah? Listen, guys, thanks for joining me. Sorry it isn't a longer show, but clearly belch along. Yeah, in the meantime, I will see you on Thursday, and I've got a little girl to go look after, clearly. Go on, Quackzilla. Quack us out. Crack, crack. See you later, folks.